Lumos.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind, as you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world. But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be. When you arrive at Hogwarts, you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you are starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
Ah, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
You may begin.
Not bad for a beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle famous for its secrets, enchantments, and mysteries. You'll discover dungeons and secret passageways, as well as challenging puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to solve. You may even find yourself in iconic locations you've never been able to explore before. It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win them over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum, ones designed to help you catch up with the other 5th years at your own speed.
Lumos.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade, but all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? Are you not telling me?
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Let's go.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you. Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes. Counterattack with powerful stunning charms, allowing you to follow up with extended spell combinations. Students who become particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit their enemy's weakness. Slam with Descendo. Roast with Incendio. Devastate your enemies using various finishes. You can even use the mysterious, powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes. Mixing and matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style. On your path to become the ultimate duelist.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and skills to aid your progression as a wizard. Complete challenges throughout the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents to upgrade your spells, plants, and potions to increase their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of magic. You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in combat. Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Use a strong, even motion when cutting your ingredients.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost. Grow and deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay. You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies. In Beasts class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter, both at school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely.
Learning and mastering broom flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
I want you to do my herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Some abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions. And over time, you'll learn their stories.
This is our chance.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
But what happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Grifflefigs cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between classes, and regular gathering areas.
Welcome to the Room of Requirement.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement. You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you. Since you need to catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants, brew potions, and upgrade your gear. A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it? Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this space to reflect your personality and magical specialties. Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogsmeade, where loads of shops and vendors can provide you with the supplies you require. From potion ingredients and recipes, to seeds for magical plants, to all sorts of gear. But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards emboldened by the turmoil of the times wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain. Unique wizarding hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance. Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself when he was a student at Hogwarts. Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls. Some have been corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement. But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards. Master spells. Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world. Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Welcome to Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. Your next chapter in the Harry Potter universe takes flight as you're finally able to immerse yourself in the enchanting world of Quidditch. Whether you're a solo player who wants to tour iconic magical locations while flying alongside your favorite characters in career mode, a social player who wants to rep your house and play with your friends in online co-op, or a gamer looking to prove yourself against the world in multiplayer mode, Quidditch Champions has something for everyone, and you won't need Malfoy money to enjoy hours of Quidditch Champions because there are no microtransactions in the game. Those of you who are fans of Quidditch will find all the roles and rules here you're familiar with, though there are a few differences to encourage fun, balanced gameplay. Take to the sky as the classic Quidditch positions Chaser, Seeker, Beater, and Keeper, each with their own unique playstyle. Each successful goal a chaser scores through the hoops is worth 10 points, and if your seeker manages to catch the snitch before the opposing team, they'll earn 30 points, enough to recover if your team is trailing behind, or pull further ahead if you're in the lead. Score more points than your opponents by the end of the match, or be the first to score 100 points, and you'll win. You'll start your career in none other than the Weasley Burrow, home to some very familiar players. Here you'll join up with the Weasley family for a friendly day of Quidditch, competing in their own homegrown Garden Cup. Once you've secured the Garden Cup, it's time to start a proper career and your road to the World Championship. 3 additional cups are available to play, either solo or cooperatively with up to 3 players online. First, you'll head to Hogwarts to compete in the annual Quidditch House Cup. Choose to play as Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw or Slytherin, donning the robes of your chosen house, and playing head-to-head against famous players from the other houses, including the likes of Cho Chang, Cedric Diggory, Draco Malfoy, and Harry Potter himself. After you've settled the clash of the houses, it's time to compete at the school level. In the Triwizard School Quidditch Cup, you can choose to represent one of the 3 greatest wizarding schools in the world: Beauxbaton's Academy of Magic, Durmstrang Institute, or Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Finally, with enough determination, your career will bring you to the global stage in the biggest Quidditch event of all, the Quidditch World Cup. Choose to represent one of 16 nations and face your most challenging opponents yet, in front of a massive sea of roaring fans. If you can make it to the finals, you have a chance at what most witches and wizards only dream of: lifting the World Cup in the ultimate victory. But getting there won't be easy. Fortunately, the further you progress in Quidditch Champions, you can improve your character's build-outs to tailor your playstyle in ways that are unique to you. Throughout your journey, you'll earn skill points with which you can boost your stats and gain special moves to craft your perfect approach for each position. Brooms have differing base stats determined by their manufacturer. These include improvements to max speed, health, agility, and more, from the Nimbus to the Clean Sweep. No 2 brooms fly quite the same. With 6 characters in your roster, you'll have no shortage of ways you can express yourself. Each character can be customized to your liking, including their physical characteristics, hair, outfits, hats, wands, and more. Or you can equip any slot with your hero skins that let you appear as your favorite Wizarding World characters. In addition to your looks, you can personalize your broom skins, broom trails, goal-scoring VFX, emotes, and post-game celebrations. As you build up and personalize your dream roster, you may wish to show off and prove your skills to players around the world. In PvP mode, you'll control one of your team's chasers as well as one other role of your choice. Form a party with your friends, or queue up as your favorite role in matchmaking. Finally, be on the lookout for future seasons and events featuring new characters, maps, rewards, and so much more. Magic is in the air, so mount those brooms, take to the skies, and soon you too could be a Quidditch champion.